Welcome back for another FPL video. In this video we will be discussing the best transfers you can make ahead of Game Week 8 and for long term. At the moment 2 games are left this game week, but I don't think any of the managers will be interested in buying Chelsea and Fulham assets. So before heading further, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as there's lots of content to come this season. Starting from defenders, first is Trippier. Was pretty poor first 5 weeks, with 0 attacking returns. But past 3 weeks Newcastle managed to keep clean sheet in all their matches and Trippier coming up with 4 assists. Boy, that's a redemption for the first few weeks. Looked absolutely dangerous in the Sheffield United game from the set pieces. Also he got ahead of the pitch recently, which he was not doing in starting weeks. Provided an assist in last game too and kept clean sheet again. Scored 38 out of 43 points in last 3 games itself. That's just ridiculous. This shows how capable he is. Also he mostly tops the bonus points in the team, which is pretty handy. The only problem is his price, which is 6.7 million and will keep on increasing. If you have the budget you just have to keep him in your team. And if not, that's fine, just bring in some other Newcastle defender. Newcastle have good run of long-term fixtures, and their defense is very solid, one of the best I would say. Also they have conceded less big chances than City and ranks top. So owning a Newcastle defender is necessary from now, and owning Trippier on top of that will be just perfect. He will keep providing the assist and bonus points for fun. Next we have Udogie from Spurs. Spurs to have great fixtures coming, and also their performance has been pretty impressive so far. They face Luton next week, Fulham in Game Week 9 and Palace in 10. And there are high chances they keep clean sheet in all these games. So owning Udogie will be good in coming games. He also provides threat in the left side for Spurs and has potential to give assists. Also he's nailed on and plays full minutes. Now in midfielders we have Jarrod Bowen. Again West Ham have good fixture run from Game Week 10 onwards, and if you are looking for an West Ham asset he should be the first on that list. Has 5 goals and an assist to his name in 7 games. Also he has only blanked twice since start. This shows how consistent and reliable he is. Plays full minutes for West Ham and is pretty much involved in the West Ham attack. And his underlying stats are just as good as you would expect it to be. Has an XGI of 4.4, he has 13 shots inside the box with 5 chances created. Just incredible numbers, and he's only 7.2 million. With the fixtures West Ham have, Jarrod Bowen can be a great and reliable differential pick with only 15% selection. Next there's the Liverpool winger Mohamed Salah. Scored 3 goals and has 4 assists to his name till now in the league. But seeing his stats you will say these are 2 less contributions. He has a massive XGI of 6.5. Has 14 shots inside the box and created 16 chances so far. Man, these stats are ridiculous to be fair. Also his first blank came last week against Spurs where they lost 2-1. But as we know there were many unfair decisions against Liverpool. Luis Diaz's goal, which was ruled out offside though it wasn't, was the game changer. And it was assisted by Salah. As a Salah owner it was pretty frustrating. He also created a great chance at the end of half-time which was missed by Diaz. Got unlucky that game, but we couldn't do anything. That's what FPL is. They too have good fixtures lined up till Game Week 16. So I expect Salah to score loads of goal and assists. If you are wildcarding this week I would highly recommend him in your team. And at third we have Diaby from Villa. Villa have been very impressive this season so far, currently ranking 5th on the table. They just defeated Brighton by 6-1, and Diaby with 2 assists that game. He picked up a knock in the game, but it didn't seem that bad and he will play next week. He has 2 goals and 4 assists with an XGI of 2.5. They are decent stats, can't complain about that, as he is nailed on in that team and plays as a second striker alongside Watkins. For me, he is the best midfielder in the 6.5 range now, as Mbeumo is not performing well. And he is the perfect replacement for him. Villa face Wolves next, in which they can surely score with the confidence they are in, and if you can't afford Watkins, Diaby becomes the pick for you. In the midfield, I have not picked Son because I assume that most of you will be owning him. Now in the forward, I find only one player to go for in Game Week 8, that is Watkins. Nunez could be, but we don't know whether he will start or not. Now if Gakpo is injured this week, you can go with him too, as Diogo picked a red. So it's obvious he will start. Coming back to Watkins. He was just on rampage that game, scored a hat-trick and provided 2 assists with it, and gave a huge haul of 23 points. To be honest, we never doubted his capabilities, but this was out of the script, as he was not ticking this season. But now he has come to life. Villa have superb run of fixtures till Game Week 14, and Watkins can score many goals in this period. He has 4.7 predicted points this week, just behind Haaland, and about 25 points in next 5 weeks. So that's the probable players you should focus on buying ahead of Game Week 8. Hope you find it helpful, and before leaving, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, as there's a lot of content coming. See you in the next one.